and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this TGIF episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And it is so nice to see you. Good morning, Patty Barker. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Donna. It is good to see you there. And I hope that you are having a wonderful, good morning, everyone. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. It is good to see everyone here today, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. There must have been a problem with my microphone. I thought I got the one that was all charged up, but I must not have. So, and I can't find the other one. I don't know where it went. Isn't that crazy? I know, you can't believe it. I can't find something. Crazy. Hey, Carla, good to see you. Alice, good to see you. Naomi, Wendy, Catherine, Patty, and I know I'm missing someone. Let's see, Donna, Jay. Good to see everyone here this morning. I'm so glad that you're here. Yay. Nikki, good to see you. Good to see everyone here today. And I started out with a microphone, and apparently that was one that just went dead on me just now. So no microphone this morning. I hope that you can hear me okay. I'll talk a little bit louder. And I think in this room it's not so bad because it contains the sound. So I think we're okay. It was working until I took it off. Oh, let me see. Okay, hold on. Okay, it should be working now. All right, it was working and then I must have turned it off. Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is good to see everybody. Okay, you can hear me fine now. Okay, good. Good. Well, happy morning to everyone, and I hope that you're having a great day. Today is Friday, so TGIF to you, and I hope that you have a great last day of the work week. Of course, a lot of us work on Saturdays and Sundays, so your work week might not be finished. But anyway, I hope that you have a great Friday. And thank you, Naomi. Thank you. Hey, Tara. Good morning. Okay, it must be a very short battery life in that microphone. So okay, there we go. Because it was off again. So okay, it is good to see everyone, and I'm so glad that you're here. So glad you're here. All right, let me move over here for a little bit. And I just thought we would have some fun today. Let's do some trivia. Let's talk about yarn. Let's talk about crochet. Let's talk about what you're working on. Let's talk about our goals for the year. and let's talk about yin bee. So there's a lot of things to talk about this morning. This is, going into the weekend, and so it's a time when we may be tempted to get out there and, go to stores and look around. And so if you are doing yin bee with me this year, yay, I'm not buying yarn. Oh, one whole year of not buying yarn. Gulp. Well, if you're doing it with me, then yay, we're not buying yarn. And so it's going to be fun. I know that there's going to be challenging times, but I know that it can be done. I know it can. So, so let's stick together. We can live vicariously through others who are purchasing yarn. Like I said, in one of the previous, Hobie was having this amazing sale, and I really felt, but then again, I felt relieved because I could blame it on Yinbee for not buying yarn, right? I had something to say, nope, I'm not buying yarn because I am doing Yinbee. And so, oh, Tara, you just got the Hirschner's catalog. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, it is good to have an excuse, right? So, for those of us who, like, let's say we get invited to a party or we get invited to an event that we don't want to go to. You can't hear me now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Then, it's nice to have someone to blame, right? To blame or to say, oh, no, hubby says no. Thank you, Tara. And, or no, wifey says no, or, oh, I have, I have a previous engagement or something, some reason why you can't attend this event or you can't do whatever it is that, you've been invited to do. So having Yinbee as my backup, right? Oh, good, Catherine. Good. You're doing Yinbee, kinda, huh? And so having Yinbee as my backup, I'm like, no, no, no. Yinbee, remember Yinbee. Oh, Naomi. Naomi says, okay, so I did a thing on Wednesday. So I had to restart my Yinbee on Thursday. That's cute, Naomi. That is so cute. Well, you are in charge of your Yinbee year. And so, nobody here is going to say anything to you about it, right? It's all on ourselves. Restarting Yinbee, I guess it's kind of like, oh, okay. So Wendy says, I will be not quite doing Yinbee. I already ordered for Mary Maxim the Karen cloud cakes that were half price and ordered enough for a birthday present. Well, that's nice. That's nice. So we are not here to make anyone feel bad about buying yarn. I'm just here to share with you that this is my Yinbee year, and come along with me if you want to join me. So as you can see, it's not as bright outside as it was, although look, as soon as I said that, I start glowing. Yes, Alice, you're right. In Naomi's defense, she does make items to sell. Okay, Yinbee stands for Yay, I'm not buying yarn. And it's the whole year of 2024 for me. And so, yeah, not buying yarn in the year 2024. So who knows? Maybe January 1st, I will be like, gotta buy yarn. You never know. You just never know, right? Yeah. Mm. Oh, Catherine says, cool, I'm definitely in. And made the yarn justifiable in price for a queen size blanket. Nice, Wendy. Nice. Yay, I'm not buying yarn. That's what that stands for. Yay. All right, so what is in your cup? What is in your on your hook? Oh, Jay says same. I'm not buying yarn unless I need it to finish a project. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. And we all may have different definitions of yay, I'm not buying yarn. For me, it is 100%. And oh, Naomi says I have no self control and a gift card, and I had to pick up just one skein to finish an order. Well, it was your order. So, yeah. Oh, but we all know what happened after that. Oh, Naomi. That's okay. Listen, you you are in charge of you. Nikki has a big coffee. Yay. Um oh, you left Mary Maxim, Wendy. Oh, yeah. Wendy says she's having mint tea this morning and she's working on that queen size blanket. Nice. Isn't it exciting to start a new project and to start with some fresh yarn? Oh, it is. It is. Tara's eating coleslaw. Yeah, that's good. That's a good breakfast. My mom would give you 2 thumbs up. She would approve, but she would want you to put it like on a biscuit or something with a little bit of ham or something. Oh, oh, Naomi says she's cold now. Coffee and making a pair of baby mittens. Oh my goodness. Oh. Willie says I have a brand new grandson. Oh, congratulations. Carla, sorry. I keep looking at the name. Carla, congratulations on your new grandbaby. Oh my goodness. Babies are so wonderful, and making things for littles is so much fun. Oh my goodness. So much fun. Oh, Jay is working on a few pin cushions. That's fun. Nice. Catherine says, now I can appreciate my yarn more. Now I look at a ball of yarn and think, what could I make with this? That's right. That's right. It's like we know we are in a year-long relationship with the yarn we have. Let's see what we can make with it, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, you'll join back up after this year? Yeah. Yeah. Does that mean no more getting it every month? I did cancel my Mary Maxim. So yeah, so this year no more Mary Maxim. She really disappointed me at the end of the year last year, and so I broke up with her. I broke up with her. She did me wrong. Yeah. Mm-mm. No more Mary Maxim. Oh. Okay, Tara says no cup, same sweater on the hook. I slowed down on it. That's okay. That's all right. You slow down. And I think I think I'm caught up. Oh, he's so sweet. I bet he is, Carla. Breakups are hard, right, Tara? I know, but sometimes, when the other one does you wrong, you're just like done with you. The thing is, I had built up my expectation for Mary Maxim, and it's not anything against Mary Maxim. I really enjoyed the monthly kits, but I had built up in my mind that in December she was going to see. I even have her as a she. I know it's a company, um, right? I know, Jay. If they do a book again, I'm just, I have a no buying yarn, but I don't have a no buying books. So as soon as I can gather up my pennies, I'm going to buy a book. but I just don't know which one yet, and I want to make it worth it, right? So, anyway, maybe I'll just write my own book. My year of Yinbi and how I got through it with my friends. Right? Oh yes. Oh, Wendy. Wendy says I need to organize my yarn, but my room has no heat, and so I often spend the worst cold days on the couch. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Um, and Naomi says I was doing great shopping for my stash until Wednesday. I got to finish a couple of my whips and a new bag. Nice. Catherine's gonna go get her tea and she'll be right back. Good. Good. Yeah. Ooh, Jay says I got a couple of crochet books from my local antique shop. That sounds incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, wow. I can only imagine the kind of crochet books that you found. I'm like really kind of jelly. Yeah, little jealous. But, you know, it'll all work out. Donna says, I wish I had a bunch of yarn so I could join all of you. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. So you can, Donna, if you don't have a stash, then you can buy yarn, you know, it's okay. Tara says, I always look for those books when antiquing. You know, it never occurred to me to look for crochet books when antiquing. That is really intriguing. Catherine's back to working on her C2C blanket. Oh, you also have books on Hoopla, a phone app from your local library. Nice. You know, some of the nicest books I've ever gotten were from the library. One year I was making soaps, homemade soaps, and goodness, this was like 20, 30 years ago. And I was making homemade soaps, and I had a book from the library, and it was the best book on soap making that I had ever seen. And I've tried to find that same book, you know, out there, and I can't find it. And it explained everything so clearly. It was a quality book. So yeah, getting a phone app from the library, that is really nice, because then you can just put the books on your phone. And Wendy says she looks in thrift shops as well. Naomi says I have enough to share. That's sweet. Karen, good morning. Garage sales is a good place to look for crochet books. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. You know, yeah, because you never know what you're going to find at a garage sale, right? I know. Oh, the books made me feel old, though. They're only from the early 90s. I know, right? You're like, oh, these look antique. These are in the antique store. Oh, from 1990? Okay. That feels like, you know, 2 weeks ago. It really does. Oh, well. All right, so let's get into a little bit of trivia fun. Trivia fun for today. I thought it would be fun if we had some winter trivia. You know, we've done the crochet trivia, and really honestly, there's nothing new out there about crochet trivia. And probably in, you know, another 6 months or so, we'll do another crochet trivia, because as we get new people on, you know, maybe they might not be familiar. And plus, it's always good to do trivia and know the answer, or go, oh my gosh, I used to know that, or I heard that. What is it? You know, it's always good to do that. But I thought we would do some winter trivia. So, the first trivia question is, what is the shortest day of the year called? The shortest day of the year, what is it called? And you probably know this one, but maybe not. So I'll wait for you to answer. What is the shortest day of winter called? Mm. My coffee's good. Mm. I had coffee, and then I put the cozy coffee powder in there. The mix that I had mixed up, I put that in there. And so that is extra good today. Extra good. So I'm going to have extra caffeine. I don't know. It'll either wake me up or it'll make me crash. I can't ever tell which one. Mm. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's see. There we go. Everybody's got it. Yes, that's right. Aw. That's nice. If you guys want to share some yarn with Donna, that would be so sweet. Karen says, you can find doilies, curtains, etc., then piece them together for curtains. Nice. Nice. And yes, it is called the winter solstice. That is right. It's called Shorty. Alice, that's its nickname, Shorty. Hey, Shorty. You are so cute. Oh my goodness. December 21st is your son's birthday. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. That's how you know that question. Oh my goodness. Yes, and of course, Alice has to say, Shorty. She gave the winter solstice day a nickname. Okay. Which is colder in winter, the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere? Which is colder in winter? I can tell you this room is kind of chilly. Northern. Wendy says northern is colder. Northern, Karen says. Whoop, whoop. Northern. Carla says southern. So we have mostly northern and we have one southern. Yay. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. You guys, if you are watching later, I just want to tell you that y'all are amazing. You're giving, you're kind, you are just incredibly sweet. And those who are in the live chat right now are so sweet, so incredibly sweet, and being kind and sharing, and I love it. I love it. So the answer to that is the northern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is the coldest in the winter. So how fast do snowflakes fall on average? Well, I can tell you in my area, 0, because I'm not getting any, and I'm a little irritated about it. Not really. I just like to fuss. I like to be a little dramatic about it. I do want some snow though. But here, they're not falling. They're promising more. They're promising a larger window too. Right now they're saying Monday from 5 o'clock in the evening until No, 7 o'clock in the evening until Tuesday, 5 o'clock in the evening, or something, one or the other. We're supposed to get up to 4 inches. Well, I'll believe that when I see it. Oh my goodness. Um, northern hemisphere is colder. Yeah. Okay. How fast they fall is 3 to 4 miles per hour. Can you believe that? A snowflake can fall 3 to 4 miles per hour. Karen says we may get as much as 18 inches on Monday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Tara says we just had a winter storm and it's mostly melted already. Oh, wow. Your outside animals are happy about it. Yeah, I bet they are. I bet they are. So a snowflake can fall an average of 3 to 4 miles per hour. That's pretty fast for a snowflake, don't you think? Yeah. Cool. And what? Oh, here's something. What injury is caused by freezing of the skin and underlying temperature? Tissues. Temperature. What injury is caused by freezing of the skin and underlying tissue? What injury is caused? Frostbite. Patty Barker has it. Nikki has it. Woo woo. Coming in strong. Wendy has it. Yeah. Tara has it. Catherine. Woo woo. Carla. Oh yeah. You need snow for the crops? Oh yeah. Frostbite. Nikki, you've had it 2 times? Oh my gosh. Wendy's had it too. My goodness gracious. Okay. Although counterintuitive, what month is the Earth closest to the sun? What month is the Earth closest to the sun? What month is the Earth closest to the sun? Good guess, Karen. Karen says June. Tara says July or August. Keep guessing. Carla says June. Good guess, but not right. I mean, any guess is a good guess. Jay says December. Donna. Okay. Aw. Donna's going to send me some snow. Okay. Wendy says heat-wise, I would say August, but I think it is June. Okay. Any other guesses? Alice. Alice. Wiki Slice. Tara says May. Patty says December. Okay. Counterintuitive, but the Earth is closest to the sun in January. Ding, 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 ding. Aloha, Naomi Crochet. Aloha Crochet by Naomi. Boy, I messed up your name, didn't I? Naomi Aloha says January. Alice says January, and that is true. So this month, the Earth is closest to the sun. Go figure. I guess our part of the Earth is not closest to the sun, but the Earth itself is closest to the sun. Good, Karen. I'm glad. I did too. Karen says she learned something. All right. Okay, this one is a trick question. Are you ready? Okay, a trick question. for the southern hemisphere, for meteorologists, what are the 3 winter months in the southern hemisphere? For meteorologists, what are the 3 calendar winter months in the southern hemisphere? The 3 calendar winter months in the southern hemisphere. That's a trick question, and I'll let you think about that. Okay. December, January, and February. Carla says June, July, August. Wendy says May, June, July. Karen says January, February, March. Tara says July, August, September. Patty Barker says, wow, you guys are really coming through with some fun answers. June, July, August. Wendy says, so according to meteorologists, the 3 calendar winter months in the southern hemisphere, Jay says May, June, July. In the southern hemisphere are June, July, and August. So everybody wins because I think everybody got at least one of those months. Yay! All right, let's do a fun trivia question and then we'll have a break and we'll talk about some yarn. We already talked about YIMBY. Let's talk about, well, we kind of did talk about yarn. Let's talk about patterns, okay? So this is the last trivia question for a little bit, okay? June, July, August, nice. Nice. Okay, how many sides does a snowflake have? How many sides does a snowflake have? This I did not know. Yes, it was a trick. Southern hemisphere. Definitely, it was a trick. Okay, Wendy says 6. Carla says 3. Tara, wait a minute. Wendy says 6. Carla says 4. Tara says 3. Alice says 8. Karen says 5. All very valid choices. And we'll wait just another second. And because I did not know this, I was really surprised. Patty Barker says 6. So we've got, Jay says 9. We've got almost all the numbers. Naomi says 8. All right. Oh, Tara says slice is probably correct. I know, right? Right? According to this, how many sides does a snowflake have? Carla says 2. Catherine says it depends on the snowflake. Okay. The answer is 6 sides. 6 sides. I did not know that. Ooh. Okay, so 6 sides. Who knew? So here's another, this one is a Guinness Book of World Record question. I'm going to ask the question and then we'll talk about some patterns and then we'll come back, okay? I know, right? Go Parker, go Parker. I know. And according to the Guinness World Records, the biggest snowflake was recorded in Montana by a rancher. How wide did it measure? So there are 4 choices. Barker. Oh, in your head, and in your head you counted them? Oh, Wendy, good job. So there's four choices, okay? So according to the Guinness World Records, the biggest snowflake was recorded in Montana by a rancher. How wide did it measure? Is it 5 inches, Is it 8 inches? Is it 10 inches? Is it 15 inches? Okay, so we have 5, 8, 10, 15. 5, 8, 10, 15. Those are the choices. And so think about it. 5, 8, 10, 15 inches, recorded in Montana by the Guinness Book of World Records. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, and we will go back. So, have y'all been looking for patterns, for new patterns? You know, there are a couple new patterns. You want to know how he recorded it? Yes. So we can go to the Guinness Book of World Records and find out those details, because my trivia doesn't give me that information, but I would want to know that too, Alice. Did he put some type of measuring stick down to measure it, and then take a picture? How was he recorded? How did he record it? Right. And we'll leave that up to Wiki Alice to do a little research on that, because you know she wants to know. And so 5, 8, 10, or 15 inches, the largest snowflake. So have you found any new patterns lately? Any patterns that that Wiki Slice? Yeah. Have you found any new patterns that you just have to make? I know my cousin Robin was making a beanie for her granddaughter, and it was with the new Repeat Crafter Me. It was her heart beanie, and that is adorable, totally adorable. And so you know she's going to really, really love that. I found a couple patterns recently, but none that just made me say, oh, I got to make that, you know? Oh, I got to make that. So, yeah, I'm feeling a little drifty this January about patterns. Have you found any? I think that I really, maybe using different stitches. Yeah. Oh, you want to make the wrap with the sleeves, Wendy? That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Yes, it really does. Like, it's like a wrap, and then it has sleeves on the end. So you wrap it this way and wrap it around, and then you put your arms in. So it like keeps your chest and your back warm, and then it has the sleeves for the arms. But it's movable, you know? Yeah, that was really, really nice. Oh, you're making a Taylor Swift beanie for your granddaughter? Catherine, I don't know that Taylor Swift beanie. Okay, you're making a summer shawl. Nikki says, I haven't seen anything jumping out to crochet either. You're having a little trouble. Taylor Swift beanie, I gotta figure that out. You wanna make a tea cozy, Karen? Yes. Okay, you just gotta decide what color to make the shawl, and it's a summer shawl. Good. Good, because then when summer comes, you'll have it, right? Or when summer is starting to come and you need just a light wrap, you'll have it. That's good. That's good. Okay, you're having a hard time putting the numbers on. So are you trying to say 8? Okay, 8 inches. Yeah, that does sound pretty. Well, a shrug. No, this actually wraps. This one actually wraps. The shrug, I think the shrug, there is a shrug, but it just comes around and then you put your arms in. But I don't know about that wrap part. Yeah, we'll see. Carla's saying she wants to make spring things. Yes. Okay, Alice has the answer about how it was recorded. A microscope was used to photograph it in 4 quadrants, which were later digitally combined. Oh my. Oh my. And you wonder, how did you get a scarf with sleeves? Yes, it's a scarf with sleeves. Yes, that's nice, Wendy. I love that. I love that. Okay, so the answer to the trivia question, according to the Guinness World Records, the biggest snowflake was recorded in Montana by a rancher. How wide did it measure? 15 inches. 15 inches. Can you imagine? That is huge. Huge. So that must be why, that rancher must have seen that and went, oh my goodness, look at this humongous snowflake, right? It wasn't like, it really stuck out to him. I know, right, Tara? Wendy says layers. I want layers this winter, right? Me too. Me too. So this room, it's interesting because this craft room, the rest of the house, I have the thermostat set on 73. It could knock you out if it fell at 3 to 4 miles per hour. And I bet if it was 15 inches, it probably fell a little faster than 15 inches. Maybe that's why he saw it. Maybe it knocked him in the head. He was like, what just hit me? Oh my gosh, look at that. I know, if it was 15 inches, why did they use a microscope? Yes, we need to know these things, don't we? I know, why didn't he just take a photo of it? I don't know. Oh my goodness, Lori's in the house. CCL, hello Lori, good morning. She says, I've known some flakes, but they weren't made of snow. Oh, that's funny. The sky is falling, Jay says. Hey, Irish. Hey, Kat. This is Kat's first live. Everybody say hi to Kat. Yay. Irish Cat. And, it's Irish Hellcat. Okay, gotcha. Yay. I know, Lori, you are hilarious. What a way to make an entrance. What a way to make an entrance. That is funny. That is funny. True. I wonder really if that's what happened. I mean, because if the average snowflake falls 3 to 4 miles per hour, and that one was not an average snowflake, 15 inches, oh my goodness. I wonder how fast it was falling. I think we need a little backstory on that one. I think we might want to go interview that man. It's practically a sheet of ice. I know. Jay, oh my goodness, just the thought of it is really cracking me up. Oh. Okay, so some of these, let's see. All right. I was looking at the trivia to see if there was anything else that was as interesting as 15 inches of pure ice snow flake falling on your head. Right, Lori? We need to make 15-inch snowflakes to commemorate the largest snowflake ever recorded. That is a large snowflake. You know what would be fun though is if we're going to have to look that up, because I wonder if we have a pattern for that snowflake pattern, because every snowflake has its own design, its own unique design. So I wonder if we could somehow recreate that design for a crochet pattern. I don't know. I tried designing A snowflake. Yes, a doily size. That's right. I tried designing a snowflake, a crochet snowflake. Hey, Awanda, you woke up to power outages and 5 inches of snow plus 40-mile-per-hour winds. Oh no, Awanda. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that you have some way to stay warm. My goodness gracious. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. So, I've found it challenging to try to create a crochet design that looked like a snowflake because it it just was looking too chunky. It was looking, oh, a snowflake dishcloth. Catherine, you are speaking my language. Oh my goodness. Carla says, get back under the covers. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this room here, this craft room, is a little cooler. And so I've got my slippers on. You want to see my slippers? Oh my goodness. Let me show you. They're not homemade. But my granddaughters gave them to me for Christmas one year. So I have been keeping my Tootsies warm with these with these little piggy slippers. We aren't okay. You aren't supposed to get snow until tomorrow, Irish. Okay. Yes. Yeah, where are you at, Kat? Mm. That makes me wonder. Okay. Oh, Awanda, power's back on. Crocheting by Camper Lantern. Oh boy. Okay, Kat is near Pittsburgh. Okay, good. Good. Yeah. And yeah, so we have another person, Patty is in Pennsylvania also. Hey Tracy, good morning. You're new to crochet and have yarn that's in a twist shape. Oh, how do you keep from getting it tangled? Can anybody help her? Can anybody help her have an idea of how to keep getting it tangled up? PA friends, Tara is showing up as Matt. So just for the new people, if it says Matt, it's actually Tara, and she's in Pennsylvania too. So if you're in Pennsylvania, we've got several people here in Pennsylvania. And so that's fun. Yay. PA friends. Yep, you know it. You know it. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so Tracy has yarn that's in a twisted shape. So how do you keep it from getting tangled? As you're crocheting, how do you keep it from getting tangled? Um, hmm. So my question to you, Tracy, are you pulling from the center of the skein or are you pulling from the outside? Because I think if you're pulling from the center, it will naturally stay tangle free or as tangle free as possible. But if you're pulling from the outside and it's looping around and around, it's twisting it more as you're pulling it. So that is going to be a challenge. Yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Woohoo! PA rocks. That's right. Okay. Wendy says, Tracy, open it and put it on the back of a chair and wind it into a ball. That is a hank. Okay. Oh, you have a hank? Okay. Is that what she's got? You think she's got a hank? Yeah. Tara says, throw it out and get a new one if it's going to give you troubles. Yes, Lori, if it's a hank, she needs to rewind it. Yeah. And so okay, let me show you the difference between a skein and a hank. And you can let us know. If it's a hank, it's going to look like okay. If it's a hank, it's going to look like this. Okay? Is that what it looks like? Is that what you mean by twisted? See, I was thinking in my mind when she said it, I was thinking that she was talking about the yarn itself was like a twisty yarn. So each strand was twisted up, and as she was crocheting, it was like getting tighter or whatever. That was what I was thinking in my mind, but I could be wrong. Oh, nice. A local yarn shop might wind it for you for a couple dollars if you're worried about it knotting. Okay. So it's this? She's saying yes. Okay. So what you need to do is actually put it into a ball. Oh, thank you. You like my sweater? Thank you. I haven't had it on in a long time. Okay, so she's got a hank. She's got a hanka. So Donna is a Michigander. Nice. So if you have a hank, then it actually needs to be rolled into a ball before you start crocheting. And there are, a couple ways to do it. Like Wendy said, what you can do, one of the things you can do is take it out, and then you can undo it, and you can. Have you seen the old movies where the little kid is sitting there holding their hands out and holding the yarn, right? And holding the yarn for grandma like this, right? Only it's untwisted. I don't want to completely untwist it. And holding the yarn, and then grandma is rolling it in a ball. So that's what you could do. Or you could there's a couple ways. You could get a yarn swift to swift it up. Speaking of swifts, I still have to figure out what that Taylor Swift beanie looks like. People either love or hate Taylor Swift, but I gotta tell you, she is one smart cookie, right? She is a really smart businesswoman. And I've heard some of her interviews, and she's really a smart woman. So, so what you might want to do is, like Wendy said, you can maybe put it on the back of a chair, like loop it on the back of a chair, and then roll it in a ball. You could do that. Oh, the hat is in the chat. You just saw it there. Okay. All right. But yeah, a local yarn shop, if you have one, they might be able to help you, because they're going to have a thing called a yarn swift, and it is a thing that you can that you hook your yarn to, and then it spins. Hey, Connie, good to see you. Connie with just another stitches on, and it will spin as you roll the ball, so it doesn't knot up or get twisted or whatever. It's really nice. And then there's something called a yarn winder, which you can hook the other side of the yarn to, and then you can just spin it, and it will spin it into a ball that looks like, let me see if I can grab this one. Okay, that looks like this. So this was some yarn that came in a hank like that, and Lori, my cousin Lori, brought me my a swift to use, and this was years ago. Okay. Oh, you bought a new winder because you lost yours in the fire. That was really nice. And yarn winders. So I've got one. It's packed up. You know what? When I wind up this yarn, I will do it on camera so that you can see. But Lori and I wound up these hanks of yarn. And so she was so smart, because she said, like, take the original wrapper and fold it up and stick it in the center. And that way, when you go to use the yarn, you'll know what it is. You'll know what it's made of. You'll know everything about it. This was a Good Earth cotton linen blend. And that is really nice. So let's see. It doesn't say what blend it is. Cotton and linen blend. But yeah, it was made in Turkey. Oh, here we go. 47%, 47%. That's very specific, right? Linen and 53% cotton, and it is a 4-weight medium yarn. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that so pretty? So yeah, I haven't used it yet, but this is really a nice yarn. And so I know that in my Yimby year, excuse me, Connie says I make a hot mess when I deal with hank yarn. Yeah, you need a new Swift. Well, and I saw some Swifts online on Amazon, and they weren't that expensive. I think when Lori and I were together doing it, I looked up a Swift, and it was only like $17. And yes, a big party. You've got the hot chocolate for all, and you're going to have a big party. Everyone make sure to bring yarn and hooks. That's right. You need a new Swift. I've never bought a Swift, Wendy, and I've been tempted. I looked at one a little while ago, and it was like up to $19. So it hadn't gone up that much, which is surprising, right? But Yarn Swift, Lori had a really good one, and it was kind of like a circus when you did that, right? Because the yarn just spun and spun and spun, and then you have the yarn winder, and it's spinning, spinning, spinning. Fuchsia is really saturated. Yes, it is. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. And so anyway, I've got a couple of these. Oh, you loved yours. Yeah. I think it's coming out a little bit brighter than it actually is in person, but it looks so pretty on the screen. It really does. So anyway, that is that. So my goodness, gang, it is pretty. Oh, you don't buy the hanks often. I know. This one was a gift from my son and daughter-in-law when they went to Seattle. And at the Seattle market there was a gentleman who had all of this beautiful yarn, and it's so soft. It's silk paca, and I just love it. And I've not rolled it in a ball yet to use it, and I need to. So when I do that, I will bring you along and let's do it together. So, oh my goodness. So listen, we are getting to the end of our hour, and oh, you bought some nice hanks during the Hobby Lobby clearance. Yes, yes. Donna says, I'll be there, Kat. Nice. Yes. Kat's going to provide the hot cocoa for everyone, which is really amazing. Who doesn't love hot cocoa? And which is part of the reason why I do my cozy coffee, because it has cocoa in it. Okay, if your yarn is in a skein, how do you get it in a ball, then cake? Well, you don't have to go from skein to ball to cake. What you can do is you can actually cake up your yarn from the skein. You just pull the center of the skein, find it, and then you put it on the winder and cake it up. And I'll show you how to do that too. So so you don't have to worry about putting it in a ball. Now, the yarn that I have that is like on its last legs, right? It's just got the tiniest bit. I don't cake up because that would make such a loose cake. That I hand to my mom because she is my ball winder. She's amazing at it. And well, what I'll do is I'll just stick it in a plastic bag, and like a Ziploc bag, right? And then I'll hand her the bag, and I'll say, at your convenience, whenever you get a moment, if you want to, she will have that balled up in like no time. It's pretty amazing. So she'll ball up the yarn for me, and usually, oh my goodness, I had one bag the other night that that was just little tiny balls of yarn, which is amazing because you don't want to waste your yarn, especially if you're doing the Yinby year. Yay, I'm not buying yarn year. And you really need to conserve all of that yarn. So let's see. So Tracy Tracy's in Alabama. Welcome, Tracy. And I'm glad that you're here. This is your first live as far as I can remember. And so um, I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning. And are you Central Time in Alabama? I think so. So usually it's in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I usually try to do around 8:30. Yes, scrappy projects, Wendy, definitely. And but you know what? I'm really enjoying this 10 o'clock time because there's some new people, so um, I might change it up on one day a week, and maybe on a Wednesday or a Friday, and maybe go a little bit later on that day because then I can get different people to come in. The snowman behind me. Okay. This little guy right here is on my channel and I have a tutorial for him, and go check him out. Go check him out. Go to the channel and then go to 7:30 for you. Yes, that's right. It's kind of early, isn't it? So the later I go, maybe the better it is for our, anyone else who's not on Eastern time. I don't know. Isn't he adorable? So check out my playlist. It's the Christmas 12 Weeks of Crochet Christmas playlist, and you'll find him. So isn't he cute? Yeah, he's just made up of little twisties, little snowballs for hands and feet, and then you can make your own, whatever kind of scarf you want to make, and there he is. Super cute. So anyway, yes, definitely check him out. And I've got another little doll up here, made the same way, but different colors, and so it doesn't look like a snowman. It just looks like a little doll. They're super cute. Thanks to Alice for the pattern. And so the 12 Weeks of Crochet Christmas 2023 is where that was. Yes, definitely. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. I'll see you again next week. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Much love to everybody, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend.